Hey, this is Brad with BGS. I'm a revenue optimization expert with BGS, and I'm also a coach and instructor with Ecommerce Business Blueprint, which is our beginner's course. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to talk about Google Analytics, everybody's favorite subject, and really how to analyze it and focus on what pages to optimize. Okay, first we're going to go over some of the data and some of the benchmarks that we use, and then we're actually going to go into Google Analytics on a real store, and I'll show you how to analyze the report. Okay, so as a revenue optimization specialist, a lot of times we ask ourselves, what page do I optimize first? Well, we use Google Analytics shopping behavior analysis to laser focus on which pages could use optimization. And to do this, we use benchmarks to determine what to work on first. Okay, so for the home page, we want no more than 30% drop off from the home page to either a category or a product page. On the product page, no more than 80% drop off from the product page to the cart or the cart page. From the cart page, no more than 40% drop off from the cart to checkout. Checkout page, no more than 40% drop off from checkout to a transaction. Okay, so now let's look at Google Analytics at a real example. Okay, so we're on Google Analytics. This is the home screen. This is a store that I have this kind of dormant right now, but we can look at some historical data and we'll go over it. And I wish I knew this a couple years ago because I was always scared of Google Analytics because it's very intimidating to me, but it doesn't have to be. So over here on the left, we've got our menus. You got the home screen. I'm going to go down to conversions and I click e-commerce. Then I click shopping behavior. Okay, now if you do not see this screen, that means you do not have it set up yet. So there will be a button and you push that. You just select the button to set it up and it walks you through it. It's really easy to do. Okay, I was able to do it very easily a couple years ago with knowing basically nothing about GA. Too bad I never used it. Okay, so, but now I know better, right? So, okay, we're on our shopping behavior report, and this is what we use as ROs to really laser focus on what page we want to optimize first, what pages really need that we need to work on. Okay, what you want to do over here up top, you have a date range. Okay, you want to do at least 2 weeks. I'm going back to 2019 to get some real data when I had my store live. Okay, so at the top here, these top columns and these numbers are your big overview numbers. So within this date range, I had almost 19,000 sessions, 13,000 with product views. Okay, you've got your percentages here, and these are going to be close to the percentages that you're going to see in Shopify. So if you look at your conversion rate in Shopify, it's going to be close to this 2.35% number. If I look at my add to carts, it's going to be close to this 6.02. But these numbers are all based on this 18,925 total. Now, the benchmark metrics we're looking at is based on this number, this bottom number compared to this top number, basically. Okay, and that's what we care about. Okay, we don't care about the percentage from the total sessions. We're looking at how much is dropping off from one stage to the next. Okay, so over here we wanted, with all sessions, okay, we wanted at least no more than 70% drop off, where it's okay, we're at 30%, so we're actually really good. And what this shows too is that we were like driving traffic to product pages and not our home page. Okay, so if you're driving traffic to your home page, then it's going to be a lot, it may be a lot higher. So we're good with our home page right here, just looking at it. Now with our product views, we had 13,000 with product views, but 11,800 with no add to cart. Okay, so we want no more than 80% drop off. We had 90% drop off here. Okay, so we want about 20% with this number, which is a 20% add to cart range based on this 13,000 up here. Okay, we're below that, so we can see that that is something that we need to work on, is our product pages. Okay, the add to cart stage. We had 1,140 people that added to cart. We had or sessions with add to cart, and then 444 that abandoned the cart. Okay, which means that 791 actually went to checkout. So we won't know no more than 40% abandonment. We're at 38.95%. So our cart page was actually good. Okay, so we're right at that benchmark. That's a good benchmark. Now it never hurts to optimize further and test further, but that's not a problem area. So right now my problem area is on the product page. Okay, checkout. Okay, we had 791 sessions with checkout, but we had 449 that abandoned. Okay, again, we want no more than 40%, and we're at 56.76. Okay, and this should be around 60% right here. It's 43. So this is another area that we can work on. Now, with Shopify, you're very limited with what you can do with checkout. So there's a few things that you can change within Shopify. Otherwise, you have to get Shopify Plus to really be able to edit your checkout page. But you do what you can. Okay. So on this site, we have our checkout page, which is a problem area, and then our product page. So you always want to start closer to the transactions. So that's the stage of the funnel that you want to start with if you have a problem area. So I would start with optimizing my checkout page and then running tests to it. And then after that, I want to optimize my product view page. Well, not my product view, but my product page. Okay, and that can also be your category page too. So, but I was sending traffic to my product page, so that's what I want to really focus on. So these are the two that I want to focus on, and this is really how you can determine what pages that you need to work on by using Google Analytics, by using the shopping behavior report, using the benchmarks. Again, if you have like really high ticket items, if your product costs like $1,500, something like that, if it's super expensive, then the benchmarks are going to be a lot different, a lot lower, because you're going to have lower conversion rates anyway, typically because it's going to be just a more expensive item. Okay, but for the most part, if you're doing like typical like print on demand, drop shipping, things like that, this is going to be a good metric, or these are going to be good metrics to use, and you want to use this shopping behavior report to really focus on what pages that you need to work on next. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. And again, if you want to build, grow, or scale your business, make sure you go to www.workwithbgs.com and we can help you build, grow, or scale. Okay, thanks a lot.